The 2020 Breeders Cup and the Juvenile Fillies are going to be the focus today. If you missed it yesterday, we took a look at the Juvenile Colts. 5 impressive maiden winners to watch, and today we're going to take a look at some fillies that have opened up some eyes and maybe ones to watch for the prep races coming up here at Santa Anita, Keeneland, and Belmont, getting ready for the 2020 Breeders Cup. Let's start off with Dale Romans, the best 2-year-old filly he's ever trained. That's what he said anyways, following the Pocahantas Stakes, the big win on the Kentucky Oaks undercard, and Girl Daddy was the winner. Anything that Uncle Mo and Into Mischief throws out at this time, I've always got to take a second look at them because they're just piling up the winners, and especially those impressive fast winners that develop early. But Girl Daddy makes it 2 for 2 in the Pocahantas. Smokin' Joe Talamo has ridden both times. Now, she got a little bit tired late in the Pocahantas, but that was after making a huge move to get into contention and then kind of opened up going into the turn, and that was able to separate her from the field and then kind of galloped in. It looked like she got a little bit tired late, but it was only her second lifetime race, and to go 2 turns after the 6-furlong maiden win, that was a nice win by Girl Daddy. Gramercy for Leone Hardy picked up the win at Arlington Park. And what was unusual about this race was she broke well and then dropped back to about 10 lengths behind a front runner that kind of opened up going into the turn. So this race looked more like a workout coming into the stretch. Gramercy was 6 to 7 lengths off the pace, and then she just kind of exploded and won easily, looked like down the lane. And Gramercy, a daughter of Bernardini, for the Godolphin Blue, and the Blue was flying late in this one as she picked up the victory, made up 10 lengths in the past performances to get the win, and I think she is definitely one to watch. She is going to probably be nominated, could be running in the Alcibiades Stakes at Keeneland next, or possibly the Frizette Stakes. Leone Hardy has got a nice filly here, and he usually gets a nice horse from Godolphin every year. We'll see where she goes next after that nice win. Maxim Strider, a turf horse. I wanted to highlight turf breeding on both pedigrees side. Aragorn, of course, ran in the Breeders' Cup Turf Mile, and then on the sire side, won at 5.5 furlongs on the turf here, Maxim Strider. Tapazar is a son of Tappet, but a lot of times those Tappets will like it first and second time on the turf. So she is nominated to the Alcibiades. We may see her in the Juvenile Fillies turf, but Maxim Strider for Peter Miller, one to watch after that maiden victory out west. Thoughtfully, did not talk about her after her Adirondack Stakes win. She won at Churchill Downs to debut for Steve Asmussen, won in her second lifetime race at Saratoga. Daughter of Tappet, 2 for 2 now, nominated for the Alcibiades, and an expensive yearling purchase, almost $950,000. So she is definitely one to watch. She's stretched out to 6.5 furlongs. 2 turns is up next. Maybe possibility of running in the Frizette Stakes. Those nominations are out yet, so she could go to the Frizette. She could go to the Alcibiades, but she did pass on the Spinaway Stakes in her most recent race, and of course that was won by V-Quest. And the 5th maiden winner was a winner for Brad Cox, Travel Column, an expensive purchase for OXO Equine. They've been on the scene now for a couple of years, had Instagram and a couple of other winners. This was a nice filly maiden win, won at Churchill Downs. Of course, the first crop of Frosted had a nice winner in Likeable for the boys' side. This was a filly side. She's got the gray, so she's taken in that Tappet gray pedigree in on the sire side, but a nice win. A first-time starter broke fast from the outside that day. I like the way she kind of relaxed in second place, engaged towards a pressing trip going into the turn, and then opened up by 2-3 lengths and was in hand late. But the daughter of Frosted in Travel Column picked up a nice win here, and she is definitely going to be one to watch next out. She is nominated for the Alcibiades. Travel Column for Brad Cox, an impressive maiden winner out of that first crop of Frosted. 5 maiden winners to watch. Who do you like? Is there any maiden fillies you've seen lately? Leave a note below, hit subscribe, share this horse racing video with all your horse racing friends, and remember, if you don't ring that bell for notifications, you may miss out on a winner. We've got some Preakness Stakes coverage coming up for you next week, plus some more continuing Breeders' Cup action. But 5 fillies to watch. Leave a comment below and hit subscribe as we lead you up to the 2020 Breeders' Cup.